It's not your job. You might say that it is, but just hear me out. It's not your job or your responsibility to kind of handle everything on their end. For example, if there are potential concerns down the line, you do your best to do whatever it is, again, to prevent it, to handle it, all of that. But if they know it, they're conscious of it, they're aware of it, but they still want to go ahead with this project or whatever else, that's a choice they're making. So that's the first thing. As long as it's clear, you over communicate, all of that, the rest is on them. You have to understand that as well, right? It's not all on you. I think this is your personality trait carrying over from even you wanting to do every part of the business, you wanting full control, all of that carries over to your clients, where you take a lot of responsibility for things that aren't even your responsibility. That's on them, right? The second thing is, again, this is my sales side coming out, but sales is important because, again, if the checks and balances are in place, you're sold on you. You're genuinely a good person, which I get the feeling that you are. You're genuinely a good person. You have everybody's best interest in mind. You're going to do everything you can. Again, which I know is your personality trait. You're going to do whatever you can in your power to make things happen, to make your clients happy. You have the right team in place. You're going to do great work, right? If all of that is in place, you're sold on you, you're sold on your brand, you're sold on your company, then you should have that belief that people should be working with you. You should be, taking that approach, as opposed to trying to see if it even makes sense for them to pay you, see if it makes sense for them to work with you. The approach should be more like, no, it's an honor for you to work with me, if anything, and I know that's super overconfident and whatnot, but just in your own head, you should be thinking like, I'm genuinely going to serve this client. I'm the best person they could be working with, but I know what I can bring to the table. I know what I guarantee, right? So I should be doing what I can to help these clients justify the investment here because it makes sense. It's not your job or your responsibility to sit there in their shoes and try to make sense of everything. You should be presenting everything and then looking for solutions to move forward, looking for ways to make the deal happen, not sitting there looking for ways to not make the deal happen.